everyone, Laurie here with Joy for Miles, a channel that is all about inspiring others to enjoy life 1 mile at a time. In our previous video, we had a great chat offering some costume tips. After our chat though, we shared some of our favorite costumes. The video went so long, but the content was so fun that I am going to make this its own video. So let's get to it. We're going to share our 5 favorite costumes with some photos.
All right, so since you guys have 1,000 costumes to pick from, why don't you tell everybody what your top 5s are, and I'll chime in with the 2 I have.
All right, so we're starting with our number 5.
We'll do number 5. We'll do it like a list style. We'll do it like, David Letterman style. Number 5.
I'll go. I'm going to go with number 5. One of my first race costumes, my Alice in Wonderland tutu that I wore for the Alice in Wonderland 10K in Disneyland.
Nice, nice.
Laura.
I am going to go with Elvis. Thank you very much. From the marathon weekend half marathon in 2016, Ginny and I went and we had the funnest costumes, the best time. We had a bunch of people actually ask us to pose for pictures with them. So fun costume, and I want to do it again. Right, Jackie?
Definitely
Now, real quick, at a Disney race, why were you dressed as Elvis?
Well, because it was fun, and we love Elvis, and it was fun. And we didn't even actually know it, but Elvis' birthday was like the day before, the day after. So people were like, oh, that's pretty cool. He dressed as Elvis for his birthday. We're like, oh, yeah, it is cool of us. So now I want to make it my thing whenever I do marathon weekend is to go as Elvis one day. So. All right, Megan, 5.
Number 5, I will go, because I wore this costume twice, is once for Princess and once for Run Like a Diva. It was a tutu that I made myself with a big bow, and I had a pink shirt and a tiara.
Nice.
All right, number 4, Jackie.
All right, number 4 is my chimney sweep costume from Mary Poppins. Love that costume. It was so simple. Black tank top, black shorts, maroon scarf. I just bought some fabric and a little hat, and I made the chimney sweeps. But I think almost of any of the races, that was the one where people pointed and were like, oh my gosh, look, the chimney sweep. So that made it fun.
Nice.
Although I wouldn't recommend doing for a night race because it was hard to see a little bit in the pictures.
You need to redo that one then.
Yeah, I think I should.
You should. All right, now number 4 is Donald Duck. I love Donald, first of all, and I absolutely love the colors. I actually did it twice, once for the Marathon Weekend 10K with the rest of my ladies here, and then for the Tinkerbell Half Marathon, I reused it because, hey, it's good to recycle. And it saved money, so come on.
There you go. I'm up with number 4, and I'm going to say my Minnie Mouse costume. I've worn that twice. It was the first time I dressed in a costume, complete with headband, and made it all the way to the end. That's number 4.
Nice. Nice. Rob is still sitting out.
Well, you know what? I'll chime in on number 3 because I'm going to count this one. It probably doesn't count, but for Wine and Dine, I had my Captain America shirt on. And I'm only going to mention it because it was the first and last time I've ever worn that shirt. I'm never fitting into that shirt again because it was one of those Under Armour shirts. And yeah, I'm not going to ever wear that one again. But and I really liked it. All right, Jackie, what was your 3?
All right, so my number 3 is the Tweedledee and Tweedledum costume that my cousin Shannon and I wore. It was a bright yellow tank top. Looks so cute in the pictures, and again, relatively inexpensive. I love that costume. I may have to do that one again.
That was cute. I love that. My number 3 was Strip the King Weathers from the Cars movie. I did that for the Wine and Dine Half Marathon. And what really made this outfit spectacular, I had Dinoco on the back of the bottom of my shirt, and I walked the race in a boot. And I had so many people yell out, hey, Dinoco, good job, way to go. It kind of made the whole race a little bit more special. So very fun costume.
All right, I'm up. Number 3, I would say a ghost host from Haunted Mansion. So I really liked, Leslie and her sister did a phenomenal job on our aprons, and I was able to, and we had nice name tags, Laura. So I think I like that one. That one looked good, especially with a group of us. It looked really good.
Yeah, it was nice.
I'll play off that for my number 2, the Butler version of the Haunted Mansion cast members. It was just the way the group looked together. It was just a fun look, and simple. Like I said, I got the racing shirt from Michael Running and just paired it with some green running shorts, and yeah, that was my first ever racing costume.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my number 2, which I have a really hard time deciding between number 2 and number 1, so I'm gonna say number 2 would be the Monster University cheerleader. Love that costume. It was a fun one to wear. We ran with a group of girls dressed the same, and it looked so great in the pictures. It was fun. It was a fun costume. Definitely want to redo that one, I think.
Oh my gosh, I love that costume. That is my number 2. I struggled too. I want to really just call it a tie between my 2 and my 1, but we did a pyramid. It was so much fun. Best costume.
And I'm going to echo that, so I'm going to say that's my number 2, and it would have been number 1, except the people behind me kept saying, "Oh, those leg warmers look like they're so hot." and Brooke's like, "They really are hot." I was like, "I'm trying not to think about it." She goes, "Those leg warmers look like they're so cool." So yes, it was quite warm running in those leg warmers, which is why it's number 2. But
no.
it was a phenomenal costume.
We ended up walking probably most of that race, so
yeah, I had to walk.
They weren't as bad. I would definitely say if I was running as fast as you, Megan, I would have paid.
It was pretty bad.
All right, number 1, the Disneyland Double Dare, capped off with Timothy Mouse from Dumbo, and again, simple shirt. And James did the same thing. James was good and made his just a red running shirt with gold striping around that he painted on it. I bought mine from Iglo Running, but I really liked how it looked and how it fit. And again, the pictures with everybody I thought were fantastic, and yeah,
that was great.
That was great.
And my number 1 is Jessie, which Laura and I dressed up together for the Disneyland 5K last year. We wanted to do a country sort of theme for the Country Bear Jamboree theme of the race, and as we were progressing with like ideas for the costume, it just kept getting better and better. We started with the blue skirt, the yellow shirt, then we put the yarn over the chest, then we added little cow patches and a belt buckle and the socks. It really came together so
and the ears.
Cute. Oh, and then we had the ears that we bought off Etsy, and it just was so cute, and it looked so nice in the pictures. I felt pretty in that one.
Yes, it was, and well, the race was spectacular. It's my favorite 5K out of all the Run Disney 5Ks. Just amazing race, amazing costumes. We started right up front. The whole thing was just magical. So that's my number 1. Everything she said and more. So we can go right to Megan now because enough said, mic dropped.
All right. Yeah. Well, my number 1, even though it's not much of a themed costume, was for the Shamrock Half that I did in Virginia Beach. And it happened to be on St. Patrick's Day, even though it was freezing cold. I did wear a shamrock headband. So I had, I was one of those people with the headband, and I had a shamrock lei, and I had a sparkle skirt on my bottom, well, obviously covering, but it was the Blarney one. So it was definitely shamrockish, and it was cold. So I did have a green shirt on. So I was decked out from head to toe in green. And maybe just because I have an awesome picture of it. So maybe that's why I made it the best.
Nice.
Cool. Is there anything else we want to talk about with costumes?
Or everything is, if you're on the fence, go for it. It really enhances the experience. I've done it with, I've done it without. Something about running in the costume, it just makes it more memorable.
I would definitely second that. I was always a doubter when it came to costumes, but having done it, it definitely enhances the experience, especially if you're in a group. It just makes it so much more fun if you can have a group theme, and people notice it too, and that's what's kind of fun. You kind of see the level that people do, and it starts up in your game. And we're already talking about what we want to do for next January. So,
we started talking about that a long time ago.
So the amount of planning that goes into these things now is kind of crazy, but it's a lot of fun, and I definitely think people should do it.
So there you have it, our favorite costumes, and we want to know, what is your favorite running costume that you've ever worn? please leave that in the comments below. We would love to see it or hear from you. As always, we are so appreciative to our subscribers, both new and old. We could not do this without you guys, and we really appreciate the comments and the great feedback. So thank you so much from Megan, Jackie, and Rob. Please subscribe if you'd like to get more video updates. Give this a thumbs up, and as always, take care and have a joyful day.
Joyful.
Jackie, what's going on, girl? You're missing your cues.
One of these weeks.
Are they getting annoyed with me at this point?